Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Rocker Skating Podcast News of the Week, and it is our first news of the week for 2026. Wow, it's 2026. December 29th, actually, to January 4th. So there's a little bit of December in there, but it's mostly January. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Jackie.
Do we want to talk about Boyan Jin's cat first?
Oh my gosh, I would totally have talked about this when we talked about Chinese nationals, but I saw it after we recorded. So, Boyan Jin has a cat named Pudding. I don't know what the correct name is in Mandarin, but
I mean,
in
Mandarin it would be Puding. I
Pudding.
think that's how you say it in Mandarin. It's certainly how you say it.
So we have Boyan and Pudding Jin. So Boyan had his cat at nationals in a sweater, and during the medal ceremony at Chinese nationals, he took the cat out of his carrier and was holding it and skating around with it. And the cat had its paw on his shoulder. Poor thing looked like terrified, but it didn't rip his costume or anything. And I was just like, that sweet cat. What a gentle, sweet little cat he has. Some cats would have torn him apart, but
So the cat was out of the bag.
Yeah, the cat was out of the bag. And Boyang is apparently a cat man. And, what a prince. ISU bio, primary interest, cats. I just thought that was so cute. And I love it.
Very important news for this
My
week.
dog wouldn't have even tolerated that. So,
Franklin would have freaked out. Actually, no, he's very, he does very well, like sort of cradled. So that would be how I would do it. So that's Boyan Jin. Torvill and Dean, some legends are being knighted and are they both knighted?
No, he's knighted and she's made a dame. So she'll be Dame Jane Torvill and he'll be Sir Christopher Dean.
I mean, I feel like they should have been that like decades ago.
Same. I was like, now?
Yeah.
Maybe 41 years ago. Like, okay. I wonder if you get a sword when you get knighted.
Long overdue.
I think we should give Christopher Dean a sword.
Okay, they need to come back, do one more comeback, and do Bolero with a sword.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Very important. In other ice dance news, we also heard the public announcement of Misato Komatsubara and Tim Colletto's divorce. Not much to report on there. I think within the skating circles we've known about that one for a bit, but it happened last year, and as you all remember, they were at the Olympics 4 years ago. So, best of luck to both of them. Okay, more Japanese news, and this is all exciting news for skating fans because we've had a slew of retirement announcements, right? We've known that Wakaba and Mai and Kaori and a few others are going to be retiring after the season. And post Japan Nationals, we have now gotten 3 continuations. And they were all, I think for me, 2 of the 3 were a bit of a surprise. So the latest one was Kazuki Tomono. He said he's going to go 1 more year, which I think I feel like out of all the skaters out there, he has at least publicly facingly been the most sort of introspective and appreciative of his entire career, even though he has not made an Olympic team. And he's like, the Olympics aren't an end all. It was a goal of his, but he wouldn't change the last 4 years for anything. And I think that's a very healthy attitude to have. And great that we get to see him for at least 1 more year, maybe longer. He was, I think, I'm almost certain he was the oldest man in the field at Japan Nationals. So, and we're talking about now coming to U.S. Nationals with 2 30-year-olds skating in that.
Yeah.
So that's Kazuki. And then two heartbreakers from Japan Nationals, Rinka Watanabe and Rion Sumiyoshi, both saying that they will continue for 4 years.
Let's go. Rinka was like, the soon as the competition ended, she was like, I'm staying in.
Rinka was like, she was like, I was so close.
Yeah.
Right? Like it just,
Yeah.
it felt, you know, I mean, frankly, had it not been for the emergence of Amina Kai this season,
Mm-hmm.
that third spot would have been very much,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Rinka's, given, especially given that Wakaba was injured all season, right?
Mhm.
And so I think she could taste it. It was right
Yeah.
there. You know, she probably will get a world spot. My guess is, right, if one of them is probably not going to go to Worlds, although who knows? It's the Japanese team. I
Yeah.
feel like the Japanese team always goes to everything. So we'll see.
Yeah. If Kaori wins in Milan, I can see her not going to Worlds, but I can also see her going. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows?
Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like continue the time to say goodbye tour.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
so it's great news coming from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Less great news coming out of Israel for Maria Senyuk. Michelle, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So this article came out about how in Israel, the law changed in 2023 about for Israeli residents, Israeli citizens who don't live in Israel, they don't get a passport anymore. They get a different type of document. And in order to compete in the Olympics, you need a passport. And so Israel has a very small team going to the Winter Olympics, but I think 3 of them still need passports. And one of them is Maria Senyuk. And there's no current sitting interior minister in Israel to make the decision they can have passports even though they don't live here. And this is a big problem because they need these to be entered at the Olympics. And it's made some news because they don't really see a solution. They don't really know how it's going to be solved. So I think that puts Maria Senyuk's participation in Milan in question. If she were to give up the spot, she were to not compete, I don't think they have another senior woman that could take it. So I think it would go in line to the next country in line, which is Cyprus.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's got. I don't think Israel's got a second woman to take that spot. Agreed.
Yeah.
Citizenship. That's why these alternate countries have to continue trading because this is almost like that Michael Christian Martinez. Last minute call up thing that happened in 2014. 2018.
Yeah. It's crazy too because Maria Senyuk is a citizen. They just have this weird rule about getting a passport. Yeah.
Oof. That would be crazy. Well, that is our first news of the week for 2026, and I'm sure we're going to get more coming up.